Hello, what's going on, everybody? Hope you're having a wonderful night or day. We're returning to some Quinfall. Well, I've already been playing it for quite a while, actually. Let me fix this resolution here. Hold on. But I reached level 70 finally. I've been doing a lot of dungeon grinding and mob grinding, and I want to get back into the swing of things. So we're starting off with some level 75 mob grinding. I've been grinding on the 60 area for quite a bit, so I don't know how easy or difficult these guys are going to be, but we're going to find out in just a second. But so far, the game has been really fun. I've been enjoying it. The new combat changes, I'm still wrapping my head around, getting kind of used to them. Hold on a second. Okay, we're good. So I don't know how hard or easy these guys are going to be, but we're going to see. I'm still looking for um, like any ways that I can jump into a what's it called? A world boss. I haven't had a chance to do them yet, but I saw that there was a couple new ones. Apparently, there's going to be a big one going on tonight. There's probably going to be a lot of level 100s in there, so I'm not sure if I'm going to jump in or not. But I do plan to join a guild soon. I would love to join Death and Taxes, play with some of the old dudes, and have a lot of fun there. We had some really good fun back in the day and got some amazing clips. Would love to have the opportunity to do that again. I really hope I'm not going to die to these guys. Let's see here. I've been leveling up my health and defense quite a bit, so hopefully that'll do the trick. We'll see, though. My weapon skill's still pretty low. I've been switching between them, but I've settled on going sword and board. That is the one I'm sticking to, so I'm going to be leveling that one up for sure. Okay. So far, so good. Just going to take it slow. Ugh. Don't kill me, sir. I'm a freshie. Alright, this'll work. Alright, let's get to grinding. Gotta get some new gear also. I'm actually curious if these are going to drop like level 75 gear, or if it's going to be level 60 gear. We'll see. So far, so good, though. Might have to run a dungeon because I need to get some upgraded gear. I'm still wearing level 50 gear, as a matter of fact. Character's also super broke right now. Okay. Ooh, I got a high tier war book. Nice. Wait a sec. Got a text. Someone said, "Good morning, Africa." Awesome. Okay. Rock and roll. Oh shit, hi. Thanks, bro. Oh hell yeah. Oh fuck yeah, I love parties. That's awesome. Thank you for the invite. You know, I haven't actually partied up with other people that much, so seeing these new skills is pretty badass. Gonna turn the game sound up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, get a big one. Get a big one, nice and big. Oh yeah, that's fucking juicy. Oh, I love those big pulls. Damn, we need some more. I'm gonna need to get a better horse too. I'm still using a busted up, pretty busted up horse. Yep, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's the stuff. That's the stuff right there. Mm-hmm. I love this group. Let me pop a Where are we at here? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Yo! Damn, I forgot to bring more pet food. Thank you. Where's the pet food? Got it. Love a bit of grind in the morning. Oh, I love that guy's armor too. It's badass. Give me a second. All right. Hey, what's up, Junkie? No, I think the chat's bugged out. That's open. And that's open. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Oh, it's leveling it up real nice. Getting all that weapon skill. I might need to pop a 5-hour energy tonight. Get some real grind in. Hold on. Wanna get a good pull? Okay, yep, that's juicy. The chat's still bugging out, I think. It's so weird. Alright, let's get him. Wait, hold on. And pull it up and put it on the side here.
This season,
There's a pop out or something. Sorry if anybody's been typing. I can't seem to see all the chat right now. It's very weird. Not sure why. Think it should fix itself going forward, but just in case. Little gremlin, F off. Okay, one sec, I got a text. Oh, I think yours just came too, William. Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm really excited for Scars. I'd love to see it. Love to see it and Chrono and of course Quinfall and some other games come to fruition. We need more MMOs in general, I think. Definitely need as many as possible. Do this. There we go. Oh, this weapon XP is so damn juicy. Oh, okay. Sorry, party peeps. Leroy. Hope I still have more room for this. Wait a minute. Okay, good. Hold on. Chat's coming in super jumbled. Give me just a second. What the heck? What's going on there? It's so weird. Oh, that mage spell was sick. Oh, I'm at D&T. Nice. Sweet. Yo, what's up? Oh, hells yeah. Can't wait to freaking party. Wait a second. I'm gonna put something on the screen just to let people know that the chat, the stream chat is not working fully. Oh, there it goes. Never mind. What's up, Dino? This game worth playing? You heard about it? So right now the game is just released in early access. It has been in the past uh, like more of a work in progress. Like it didn't have a whole lot to it. They've definitely expanded on it since then. And I would say that this game is like a baby between Arcade and BDO. So a lot of it's going to be consisting of mob grind. I think the price of it's only like $8 right now. I would definitely say that it's absolutely worth it for that price. And even up to like I would say $15, 15, $20. But oh yeah, if you're looking for an MMO to play, you could do a whole lot worse. That's what I've always said about the game, and they've got a lot more to it as far as like increasing the level cap. So it went up from 50 to 100. They've redone the weapon system, like for combat. They've added clan wars. You can I don't know if they have clan territorial clan territorial system or not. Like you can actually have land or not. But oh wait, you can have clan land. That's right. You can have clan land and build on it. You can have your own personal house and build on it. You can rent houses, and it's actually a pretty extensive system as far as that goes as well. So yeah, I could definitely recommend it. I keep forgetting about the referral code thing. If you do end up getting it, there is a referral code system. I should probably add that in the description. Hold on a moment. Deal with these little fuckers. I also remember the first time I came across these bastards back in the early access. They were horrible. And now we're shredding them. Oh, wait. I think I have to go back to the main menu for this, don't I? Or wait. Referral system? Perfect. Referral ID 83883. Hold on. Notepad. 883-93-907. Right? 883-939-07. Perfect. All right, let me get that added in there. And then on the character selection screen, like in that menu, you'll be able to put that in if you want to get some rewards. Okay, let's open up this tab. Hold on, you little shits. So cool. All right, cool. No problem, Dino. Thanks so much for watching, too. Or where'd they go? There you are. Oh, I'm back in my element for sure. This is juicy. Alright, heroic draw. I'm actually going to go for solidarity. Okay. All we can do for now. Oh, the dual axes is very much improved as well. Loving those animations. Baby, baby, baby. Let's get it. Juicy. Did you buy it? I'd highly recommend it. For $8, you could do a whole lot worse. It's like a baby between Arcade and BDO. And the combat might take a little bit of time to get used to, but they made a lot of improvements on the early access version. I cannot wait to jump into those world bosses. I'm so stoked for that. Wait, what were they saying? Hold on. Has a big emphasis on like open world PvP. You don't have to engage in that. There's plenty of life skills to do. A very extensive life skilling system that I haven't really touched at all. I'll open the menu up in just a second. Extensive life skilling system. You got piracy, sea merchant, caravan thieving, treasure hunting, which is involved in the dungeon system. Transporting, these informant are not open yet. I'm still excited for those though, and a very, very big amount of crafting and gathering professions. No problem. If you need a referral code, mine's going to be in the description. I'd really appreciate you using it if you want one. Damn, that was sick. Loving these new skill animations. Let's go. All right. Yep, let's get a big one. Get a big one, get a big one, get a big one. Juicy, juicy, juicy. Oh, yeah. Holy guacamole. Oh, I forgot my chain. You AFK caravan all day at work. I need to start doing that. I definitely do. I work from home too, so I should be able to make this happen. Oh, the dailies. I'm such a noob. I need to do that too. I forget about the town board. I mean, I've been doing it, but I forgot the town board to do. I forgot to do the town board today. And what's that? So the referral code, it lets you earn V coins. I'm pretty sure it lets you earn V coins when you level up. Let me take a look at the menu. As a matter of fact, hold on. Sorry. Referral system. Yeah. So if you play for a certain amount of hours, you'll receive V coins upon login. I don't know if you get V coins like every time you play for 5 hours, for example. But you should get V coins by like upon login when using my referral code. That's right, Buttercups. That's right. Come on over here. I should probably check to see if I have better gear by now. Probably got some upgrades. Oh, these are 75s. Okay, copy. Is it pay to win? So it depends on. I know it's always a bad time to start this conversation that way, but it depends on how you define pay to win. I haven't looked at the cash shop in a little while. Like I haven't looked at it before early access, but I know that they have storage expansions, inventory expansions, and that can be very crucial in a game like this. There's also these different optional, like not really subscriptions, but optional items that you can buy in the cash shop that give you monthly bonuses. So like there's a value pack, just like BDO, the secret arts, it gives you level weapon XP, that sort of thing. You can buy all of these for like a total of like $5. How much is it actually? V coins, so that gives you 500. So if you want to do the 15-day for all three, it's probably about $10. So you want to have that also, and then on top of the inventory and weight expansions, you want to get those too. So you can earn the tokens in game to get cash shop currency, but if you want to make things a whole hell of a lot easier, you can just buy those ahead of time. So I'd say pay for convenience. But yeah, it depends on what you consider pay to win. Essentially, you can't just like buy gear or power ups directly. That you can't do. You can't. I noticed though that there is what's it called? A enhancement protection. That was interesting to see because I remembered when we last played in early access. When you got to like around +4, +5, it became really, really hard to enhance. But they've now increased that past that from what I could see. So I think it might go up to +10, might go a little higher. I'm not sure. But I guess they must have added in a chance to have the equipment break when you get to the higher stages. And I'm assuming that's something you can earn in game as well, though the protection, because I did see, if I remember correctly, I did see something like something where you could potentially earn it, but I'm not sure. But you can definitely earn the tokens, which then transfer into the cash shop currency. Damn, though, I really gotta get on AFK caravanning. That's a great idea. Wait, did they? Wait, what's going on? Oh, there might be a guild battle going on right now. see what's going on. 1 second. He said hearing the the grunts and groans while I'm explaining the systems. I do like the sound effects. I noticed that they've made some changes to that as well. Like the skills look fantastic in comparison to what we had before. Like these are looking badass. This is actually one of the first times that I partied up with other people, and oh, it's looking sick. It's looking absolutely sick. Like look at this. Oh, this tornado, and somebody was rocking a meteor. That is juicy. Damn. So I can tell the PvP is probably going to be an absolute blast. I've seen a couple of different clips of it, but I'm super stoked to jump into that. I don't know if I should ask or not. My gear is probably way too bad. Like I don't think my gear is good enough to jump into that, honestly. But I would if they need more people. Ask and see. $7 mil every 2 hours? Oh shit! Are you using the elephant? Damn, I need to get in on that for sure. Cause I'm broke. I'm super broke right now. Damn. See if there's a fight going on. People needed. I'm guessing the I can't wait to get to the level 100 areas too, because I've heard that you can get a lot of money grinding in those areas as well. Oh, those dagger skills. I love that shade of red too. I love that they went with that shade of red for the dagger skills. I noticed the dual axe skills look very similar, and they look badass. All right, let's roll. Played it maybe a year ago, give or take. Yeah, I was in the same boat. I stopped playing because I was kind of waiting for the combat update, and that seemed like it was taking a little while to get done. So I had kind of stopped playing for a little while and forgot about it. But I'm glad to be back. I hadn't had a chance to jump in that often since its release, but I'm hoping to start changing that. And I've been having a lot of fun with it so far. There was always a lot of potential for the there was always a lot of potential for the naval battles, but that by itself was insane. Like, but I'm really curious to see what the clan wars are going to be like, because I did see like clips of those, but I haven't had a chance to jump into those either. Is there a guild versus guild? So they did add clan wars, guild versus guild. There are clan areas, like you can actually I'm going to see if I can open the map in a second here. So there's different areas around the map, like this, for example. These are areas that you can build houses in, and you can build not only personal houses, but you can also build guild land. And if you build guild land, if it still works the same way, you can get bonuses. Like, let's say you build your guild land near a level 100 grind zone. You can actually get bonuses for grinding in that area if it still works the same way. There is the Olympic, what do they call it? Olympic Wars? And they just added that a while ago, Olympiad Wars. And it looks like they're held once every 2 weeks in 1 week periods. Oh, wait, is this arenas or this tournaments? Oh, cool. Wait, I think this is separate from what I was thinking about, because there are clan wars. Zenith Conquest. This is new too? Wait a minute. Oh, wait, what? That's pretty sick. I don't know if the Olympiad Wars is the one I'm thinking about, but there are clan wars now though. And there is piracy content, so you can actually get a giant ship, and then you can roll on it with your crew and take down other ships. I actually have a really cool clip on my YouTube showcasing it from a while ago. It was like last year in the previous version, but it kind of shows off some of the PvP content that you can get into when it comes to ship battles. I was able to jump onto an enemy ship while we were sailing close to it, and I started going directly for the helmsman and trying to destabilize them while our crew shot them down. It was so freaking cool. Doesn't matter which one you use. They're all the same, even though it says different area. Oh, really? Huh. I wonder why that's the case. I can't remember if it ever was that way in the early access. I'll have to test that out too. I mean, not test that out, but I'll have to remember that. It was super hype. Oh, yeah, I was so stoked for this game. What's crazy to me is the fact that this game has outlasted both Ashes and New World. That shit's crazy. That wouldn't have been in my 2026 bingo card, but here we are. But no, I'm excited because we honestly need more. We need more open and active MMOs. I like it when MMOs focus a lot more on open world than they do instance content. Is this game like New World? I'd say it's more like a BDO Arcade love child. More like that than anything. Yeah, I could not and I'm still trying to catch up with all the Ashes stuff, all the Ashes of Creation stuff. It's like the gift that keeps on giving. I mean, oh my god, so much is going on with that. But there is quite a bit of guild versus guild stuff. Or as far as like PvP rise, like you'll have a lot of open world battles, especially over grind spots. But just in general, you do get ranking points for killing people in PvP, so there will be a lot of guild versus guild going on all over the place, especially during world boss events. That's usually like a hotbed for PvP. I haven't been to one myself since release, but I'm very curious to see how that's going to go. I did see, yeah, Gloria Victis is coming back under Gaming Go. I'm not super pumped about, wait, is Gaming Go the bad one? Are they one of the bad ones? I'm not sure. But I am super pumped to see Gloria Victis coming back. I actually am planning to make a video on that because I loved Gloria Victis so freaking much. That was one of my jams for sure. I also saw the news about Corepunk, how they supposedly had all of their staff laid off. That was very interesting to see as well. But oh, yeah, I'm super stoked for the Gloria Victis announcement. Hold on, I gotta expand my chat a little bit. It's a little hard to see. One sec. Hold on. Kill these bastards. I cannot freaking wait though for the Gloria Victis stuff. Don't kill me. Okay, let me make sure I didn't miss anything. I think we're okay. Okay. Why does a lot of people look down on it? So the game itself, it does have assets like from Unreal Store for... Wait, no, this uses Unity. I'm sorry. Unity Store. There we go. It does have pre-built assets in it, and that's something that can be looked down upon. There are, I believe, AI voices in the game. It has... Oh, I always get these games mixed up sometimes because there's been so many games recently that have used AI voices. I'm pretty sure this one does as well. But yeah, you have that and the fact that there were bought assets. But overall, the game itself, it's not going to be as polished as like other modern day MMOs that you might come across. There's going to be bugs here and there. There's going to be some hiccups. But one thing that it's got going for it is there is a lot of freedom. There's a lot of freedom. There's a lot of features. The features are absolutely there. It just needs to polish over time, and already it's gotten a lot better than what was in early access because like the combat update, these skill animations have been absolutely amazing. Been loving them. The sound effects, the skill effects, they look badass. So it's got that potential. The player count has risen from when it has been in early access, so that's a good thing too. It seems to be holding steady around 7K. So if they can hold strong, and with the price point for the game, you could do a lot worse as well. $8 is really great for an MMO. But yeah, there's just been, controversy. It was around like the pre-made assets and the AI voice stuff like that. They are the bad ones. Damn it! Oh god. Okay, I don't know how that's gonna go then, because although I'm super stoked about Gloria Victis coming back. That other part, because like I feel like they're gonna monetize the crap out of it. Ugh. There's so many bad ones. Honestly, like I at this point with what happened with Ashes and New World, it's like I wouldn't care personally about pre-made assets at this point. Like as far as like this game goes in AI AI generated voices. As long as we get a game that can last, that's all I really care about. Because at this point, it seems like anybody can fall. And you like we're at a time period where Ashes and New World have failed. Camelot Unchained may actually be getting released, and it's like everything's turned upside down. It's like we're living in an alternate universe now. So at this point, I'm just taking whatever I can. But the 3 games that I'm really stoked for this year, I wanna continue to really dive deep into Quinfall. I want to see where it goes and support the developers. They're a really good group of people too. They really care about the game and want to see it succeed. Even when the game was at low population, they didn't stagger on trying to hold true to not going full on pay to win. And Scars of Honor, that's another one that I'm really stoked for. Really good group of people there too, and Chrono Odyssey. Because Chrono Odyssey for me, I feel like Chrono Odyssey is a game that just is going to give me that New World 2.0 experience that I'm really hoping for. Because I feel like I need that. And then Scars of Honor, that's gonna be like your World of Warcraft experience, and then this game is gonna be like a Arcade BDO kind of experience. So I feel like I'm gonna get everything I need from all 3 of those. Pre-built asset, and I've noticed that too. And what's crazy though is that I don't think people realize how many games actually utilize pre-built assets. Like when it comes to sound effects, music, a lot of that stuff tends to be done by somebody else. Even meshes and stuff like that, like just assets in general. They may sample stuff from what other studios have done. That does happen more often than people think. It's just that it doesn't get talked about, and not as openly like as a game like this, like a game like this does. Some companies, they'll probably do it and just not even tell you anything, But honestly, like if like the way that I feel about it is if because there's been a lot of like RPGs and games like that have done pre-made assets and have not, I don't want to say gotten away with it, but they've been praised, as good games. And especially like there's always those games that have that blocky texture. It's like not like Minecraft, but it's like Roblox. They got the Roblox kind of graphics. I've seen so many games with that specific art style. And there's some pretty popular ones that have that too. Like I think what was one of them, Fantasy Simulator, like the Fantasy Battle Simulator one. That one has that same art style. Like there's been a ton. The Where Winds Meet. Oh yeah, Where Winds Meet. I forgot about that. Yeah, no, I'm still actually playing it. I just jumped into it yesterday to try to get back in the swing of things. So I'm actually still leveling back up in that game. I think I just reached the cap. I think everybody's at 85. So I just need to get my gear situated. But I'm actually very excited about that one too in the Hexy region. I ended up burning out hard because I did those no-hit trial abyss, those no-hit abyss trials. And that was an absolute nightmare. After I was done with Heartseeker and got the 10 out of 10, I was done for a little bit. That was very grueling. And I don't know if I want to do that that often again. I'll probably try to do it maybe one of them a month or something. But I don't want to go that hard again. That was horrible. Especially not with those new bosses coming out, because I think there's like one boss that has 4 stages to him. I'm not doing a no-hit on that dude for a while. I'll try it. Maybe I'll test it and see, if I can get it in like a day or two. But if not, I'm gonna quit, and I'm gonna just do other stuff, because I'm not doing that. No way. What's up, Roof? Yeah, I'm so stoked to be back. Like the game feels like loads better than before. The combat update's insane. Like these animations are beautiful, especially with the life staff. It's making me want to go life staff right now, but no, I'm sticking with tank. I'm doing what I should have done in the beginning, and I'm just going sword and board. And that goes for all MMOs. I'm sticking to sword and board from now on forever. I'm just going to be a tank. I'm just going to get in, like, because any class that I play, I just run in there. I run in there, even if I'm a healer. So it's like I might as well do it where I'm not going to die that easily. Be on a class that I'm not going to die that easily doing it. Yeah, I saw the news about Face Punch offering the 25 mil for New World. I feel like honestly they're just gonna eat it and let it die, and like because as much as it would be just free money for Amazon, somehow I just feel like they want it to die, you know, at this point. Like I feel like, and I don't know the rhyme or reason behind why they would, but I feel like they wouldn't sell it. I feel like they're not going to sell it. I mean, and also because I mean, realistically, I one thing I wonder is like how much the Face Punch developers would be able to do with the New World IP, because you know they'd have to train the New World devs, which are already gone. I think would have to probably train them on the New World code. Like there'd be a lot involved, and just yeah, I feel like they probably just wouldn't go for it. And I mean, because I don't think I've ever seen a transfer. Like, of course, we've seen a bunch of publisher transfers, and we've seen cases like in Darkfall, for example, where developers have switched. Like, you know, they've had the Rise of Agon re-releases for the past like 10 years or so, I think. This most recent one isn't the newest one. They had that back in like what was it, 2013, 2014. But for a game of New World size, I don't know what I don't know how well the Face Punch devs could do with that. The game doesn't have the Wilhelm scream. No, I remember hearing that in a game too, which is crazy. But no, I can't even remember what it was. But there was like a very popular game sound that quite a few games had used. I think it might have been the World of Warcraft wolf sound, like when a wolf dies. I think it was that sound that I'd heard in other places too. Waiting on your tutorials for classes. I really, you know, and what sucks is like I had an opportunity before the game came out to do that, and I really wanted to, but at the time I was dealing with other games, and I completely forgot before the servers wiped, and I was like, gosh, dang it. So I'm gonna have to level up all the weapons again and really get a good hold on them. But I want to like the animations that these weapons have, and oh, his armor looks sick. Him right there, Meeber. God, he looks badass. I want to try out those other weapons because I my first weapon ever was dual axes, and I wanted it to be good so bad, and it's looking badass. Like those animations are looking real crisp right now. Damn. Amazon seems to be more than willing to let their games die. Yeah, absolutely. And I still don't understand it because I think what was it? I think the article mentioned that they were interested in doing some AI based games. Um, and I think I kind of know potentially what they're going for because I had seen some clips on Facebook of like these games that incorporate AI, and it's like, oh, there's that one where it's like a mimic, like the NPC will follow your group around and it'll like try to copy what your group is doing, and you have to try to figure out who's the mimic. I don't know if that one uses AI, but I'm assuming that might be the kind of thing that they're potentially trying to go for. And like I heard that they were doing that Snoop Dogg game or collaboration or whatever the hell that was about. But yeah, I mean, they're willing to let Lord of the Rings die, like that MMO. That's crazy to me. If they're willing to let that game die, I feel like they'd be willing to let New World die too, for sure. Because I thought that was gonna be their baby. Like I was so ready to start making videos for Lord of the Rings because I felt like that was gonna be the one that would be their ride or die, and I felt like New World they'd keep that going at least until they release Lord of the Rings. I don't know what the executives were thinking when it came to that decision because that's just wild. And oh, what's even wilder, honestly, I would have canceled Rings of Power before I canceled a Lord of the Rings MMO. Like that's insanity. That's why I'm saying we're living in an alternate timeline. Everything's all tipsy turvy. You said Twitch loses money, they can keep Twitch. Maybe they don't like making money. Yeah, actually, that is kind of crazy too. And I wonder also if like, because I feel like Twitch has been losing out. Haven't they been losing out on money this past year or for a while actually? Um, and I wonder like if that kind of played a part in it. Like they wanted to save Twitch as their baby. Um, and and they wanted to just save on a lot of money because other companies were starting to do layoffs because of AI and stuff. Like even the company that I work for, my regular job, we haven't had layoffs, but we've incorporated AI as well. A lot of companies, I think, are starting to incorporate it for like their support and stuff like that. And when this whole thing happened, it wasn't just like the Amazon Games company that had the layoffs. I think it was also their base company too. Darkfall was so freaking fun. I love that game, and I did see that they were they have another, I think it's Rise of Agon coming out. It might already be out actually, but I know that I can't play it. I know that I can't play it. There's not enough time in a day anymore. I wish, but I just can't. I can't commit to that grind. There's too many other games that I'm planning to play and already trying to play, so I'm just like, I can't. I can't. But I want to watch those clips though, those PvP clips, because God, they were so good. I think it's actually called Mimic. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Why would you lose Lord of the? I know, I Lord of the Rings and New. It's crazy. I feel like what they're probably what they might actually be doing is like wanting to shift more into the publisher realm. Like maybe they just said that, but then maybe like shortly after they realized that they probably just couldn't hack it in like the gaming space anymore. Because even that King of Meat game, that apparently got delisted off of Steam. People were saying on the Reddit. Um, there were people talking about how they just got a pop up that they had gotten a refund for it or something happened, but recently that went off too. And that one was a crazy experience for me because I saw tons of marketing done for that game. They had streamers out the wazoo, and they had Snoop Dogg. Ironically, was playing that one too. I'm pretty sure, and advertising for that one too. They had a whole Twitch show for that one, and then it only had 300 players, and something like that. And I'm just like, how does that happen? How does that possibly happen? How many sounds can you make for a game? That is true too. That is true. But yeah, I don't know what the hell they're thinking or what they were doing. I feel like they might just be wanting to let their whole gaming company die and just kind of take out the developer side of things and just become more publishers. And maybe they're just publishing games that are going to be incorporating AI, and they're just going to do that. Because so far it seems like they haven't really made any changes to Throne and Liberty and Lost Ark, and that seems to still be going strong. I saw a few weeks ago that they had retweeted a new developer update on Lost Ark, so maybe that one, maybe that side of things isn't going to be touched, but they just want to get out of the developer side. Rings of Power was so well loved and received. Yeah, I still don't understand how the game outlasted that. I think what may have happened, because this happened to another game called The Guild 3, different, completely different genre, but I think what may have happened is maybe the executives came in and they were like, show me what you have for Amazon's Lord of the Rings MMO, and they barely had like 10 minutes of gameplay. I think maybe that could be what happened, and they were like, nah, scrap this. But what's curious though is I feel like they may have had contractual obligations to finish that game though too, because I'm wondering if they did or how that worked, because they don't own the rights to make the game. Embracer Group does. And Embracer Group got renamed to Fellowship Entertainment, but Embracer Group partnered with Amazon Games and gave them the ability to make Amazon Lord of the Rings MMO. So the fact that they canceled it like kind of calls into question what, like, did they just allow them to do that, or like, is that okay, or is it going to go to somebody else? I would love for the IP to go to somebody else. That'd be fantastic, because like they even got the what is that Revenge Studio that's working on the open world Lord of the Rings game. Give it to them. Let them take over or make that one into an open world game. But it's kind of wild to me that oh shit, my inventory's full. Um, it's kind of wild to me that they just kind of let that slide. Right, clear Niv. Okay, let's go. Where's the nearest town? Oh, oh, cool. There's a town right there. I haven't been to that town yet. Oh crap. But yeah, I would not be able to do the grind on Darkfall. I wish I could though. That game was it's so fun. Maybe I can just TP away real quick and TP back. I'm just gonna do that probably. Inventory clear. Come right back. Bada bing, bada boom. And I shouldn't. I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind the cost. All right, hold on. All right, here we go. Gaming, generally speaking, is starting to bring in more money annually to the movie. I don't know. Yeah, like and yeah, I think there could definitely be something we don't know. But oh yeah, what I was saying was like the Guild 3, they had that exact same situation happen where the publisher came in, they were like, "Show me what you got," and then the developers had done jack all for the longest time, so the publishers had fired them and got a new development team in. So I kind of wonder if that might be a little bit of what happened with New World. Maybe they just said, you know, the big boys came in and said, "Show me what you got." They had nothing to show, and they were like, "All right, let's just can this. It's not worth it anymore." I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna put a lot of stuff in the bank too. Hold on a second. Oh my God, there's so much. Yes, so much gear for me to use when I get 75. Okay. Wow, you make a lot of money. A lot of freaking money in this game now. My stuff should be good. Crap. Hold on. Let me go back to town. 1 second. I'll put my stuff over here. Are you taking Amazon to court? No, no, definitely not. No, hell no. No, but I'm curious to see if there are going to be some lawsuits coming out of that. I was surprised that we didn't see anything about that. And the fact that we haven't kind of makes me wonder if Embracer Group let them out of the contract or something, or like I wonder if Amazon bought themselves out of the contract. But also at the same time, things had to have been really bad if they let themselves, or if they bought themselves out of the contract just to shut the game down. Like things had to be horrible, horrible. You know what? Screw it. Put it all in there. All the materials also. Yeah, but like how, that amount of loss is crazy too, though. It's very interesting, and I'm still, you know, I'm still holding out to see if we may see something come out later, because I mean we got all the Ashes lawsuits that have already come out. You'd think if there were lawsuits for New World, like from Embracer Group, that they would have come out already. Heading back. All right, let's go. Back to the grind. Give you X money. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and actually, maybe that is probably maybe that's probably why we haven't seen anything come out of New World as far as the lawsuits go, because they probably gave him some money and said, "Hey, just don't sue us, please. We're getting out of this contract." There we go. All right, let's go. Because yeah, that's absolutely wild. So far though, is my XP buff still on? Oh no, it's not. So far though, this has been a really good grind. There was a takeover attempt, and I think Steven was doing whatever he wanted. Yeah, so because like when it first came out, where do I buy this game to use a referral code? Oh, so buying the game, that you can just do on Steam. But when it comes to the referral code, when you're creating a character at the login screen, there should be a section at the bottom right to put the referral code in, and then that's where you'll put it in. I really appreciate that, by the way. Also, thank you. Um, But let me know if you have any problems with it. It should be the number I put in the YouTube description, but I can pull it back up if just in case. Um, but yeah, I'm really curious to see what happens when it comes to the lawsuits. Like the details that are still coming out are insane. Um, because he so apparently because when this all first happened, people were like, oh, but maybe maybe he didn't mean to do it out of malice. But then there was some information coming out on the side where people were looking at the LinkedIn profiles of like the employees and stuff, and apparently there was a ton of fake ones. Either that or like there were just not enough to account for how many employees he said were there, and that there was like 100 some odd employees that didn't exist. Um, so like my thing was he paying himself for all of those ghost employee salaries, or what was going on there? Because holy crap! But it definitely seems like he was definitely skimming some money on the side for himself. Either way, only other board member. Oh yeah, that would definitely be frowned upon for sure. And then yeah, I saw the news about like having had a private chef in his house and I was cooking him meals every single day, or cooking them meals. And the employees themselves couldn't even get a private chef or couldn't even get a chef, even though he had promised it to them for a long time. It's just wild. And I feel like the biggest thing is there's never an excuse for not paying the employees. Like if he was really upset about the whole thing after it all happened, after the takeover happened, the first thing that he should have done is made sure that the employees were paid, because he had always said about how he had always said that he was this rich billionaire gamer, or like had a lot of money, and yet when all this hit the fan, nobody could get paid for payroll, not even for that paycheck. Like let alone forget the benefits and forget all that not getting paid out, the PTO not getting paid out, but not even the payroll. That's crazy. Like no, I think either he didn't have the money, or he was just or he didn't want to pay it and just wanted to keep all the money. And like cuz I watched it was such good cinema. I watched through all of Nephas's coverage of it, and like the investor, like the text messages between him and Steven, and it looked like a clear-cut case of Steven just constantly begging for that money and being extremely irresponsible with the spending of it. I mean, how do you blow through 115 to 121 million dollars like that fast? Like how do you blow through that amount of money that fast over that course of time? That's crazy. Time to sell. Oh, got it. Yeah, this is lucrative. Oh, you can even come here at level 59? That's awesome. Good for you, man. Let me see if I have another XP food thing. Hells yeah. Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, I cannot wait for Legal Mind. Did he already post his video? I'm not sure. But I cannot wait to watch that one. Am I ready? Are we ready? Not yet. Hold on. It's a pretty good grind spot, too. Damn! Freaking power. I should probably just let them grab, and I'll just stay right here. Where'd he go? Is that him? It's gonna be on rotation. Oh, gotcha. Appreciate you watching, man. Thank you so much. Ran longer than AOC. I know, right? It's still unbelievable. Is he grabbing? Oh, I think he's grabbing. No, this is the other guy. Thanks Thanks so much,
Of
Captain.
course. Thanks for showing off cool stuff, as always.
I forgot I had that alert on. Freaking love The Witcher before the last season, of course. There he is. What's up, Bear? Are they dueling over there? Might be. It's from the sounds of it. Is it NA server? Yeah, NA server. Also, how's the game? Pretty good so far. It's been a major improvement since the early access. Like my favorite thing so far has been the combat changes. Like the skill effects look absolutely insane in comparison. I'm actually very tempted to switch over to the other skill set too for Sword and Shield. It has the Captain America toss. Because that I want to use the Captain America toss so bad. Ah, you fuckers. Oh, I got a text. Okay, let's roll. Okay. One sec. Wait, let me kill this pack. Got it. Hails, yeah. I hope you like it when you get in, man. Oh yeah, Scars of I'm so stoked for Scars of Honor. I need to catch up on all the detail because they've been putting out a lot of good. They've been putting out a lot of good stuff. One sec. All right, let's do this. I'm coming. And I can't wait to jump into the massive PvP in this game too. Oh shit! Got it. I got the pull. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, I hope so too. I'm really hoping, like they've got a lot of potential to capture some of that old school World of Warcraft, like Burning Crusade, maybe even classic kind of experience, and that's huge. Like if they can pull that off, that would be really nice because I don't think we've had a game even try to provide that for a little while. Of course, there's games out there that try and do, but nothing recent. And also, I'm very curious to see what the procedural dungeon system is going to be like too. But oh, and the crafting, even though I haven't really been big on crafting in games, but the crafting system in that game has me pumped. Yeah, the classes feel a lot better than before. They feel very like the animations by themselves have had a huge improvement. Part of me kind of wishes that we could still use all of the skill tree, but I get, I get the idea because now you can have it where two people can be playing the same class and still feel unique. Oh, we got ourselves another tank. Hell yeah. Let's go, bro. I'm so tempted to switch to that other skill tree, though. And I can't wait to do... I'm either going to go tank or paladin and scars also. One of the two, but I'm tempted to do... Very tempted to do pally. See, though. Here we go. Good pull, good pull. Dun, dun, dun. 1,500 variations of one dungeon? Oh my god. That's gonna be insane. Yeah, I'm stoked for that. Like I just the ability to jump into a game and run dungeons with just a pug group, just that, and then eventually when they get raids set up, being able to jump into that and get like a full on proper raid experience again because I love learning raid mechanics and spending hours trying to beat a boss to finally accomplish it and get some epic gear. Like I'm stoked for that. And today, like when I was watching a recap, or not today, but when I was watching a recap of the February 8th live stream, it really surprised me to find out that they were talking about how there's going to be a predefined set of scars coming from what's it called, the bosses. So whenever you take out a boss, you can actually get a predefined. You can actually get a predefined set of them. That's crazy. And the fact that when you're leveling up, like you have a chance to get just random scars. You can get some unique scars. You can get some crappy ones too. I can't wait till they get workers added into this game. They need to get that added in ASAP. I'm ready. But yeah, the fact that you can get crappy scars, but also unique scars as well, become really powerful really fast if you get lucky. And you can re-roll them at least, so that part's nice. So if you get some absolutely horrid ones, you're not just stuck forever at least. There we go. 1,500 variations though. That's crazy. I also like the fact that they've already got a really good selection of PvP battlegrounds. It seems. I know they have at least two. Might only be one in the demo. But they look like they have a lot of replay value at least. And then you got the arenas, and that part by itself is going to be awesome too. I'm sure people are really going to want ranked arenas ASAP though. Right, and that's gonna make the game last a long time too. I'm really stoked about that, and I'm curious to see like how extensive the talent tree system goes too, like the talent tree, the scar system, and just how different can you be? Because like, can you like for example, a tank character, can you kind of make like a Blood Death Knight sort of character through the talent tree and the scars? That's what I'm kind of wondering about. Maybe we can like sacrifice, cause our abilities to sacrifice HP in one instance and then heal us in another without having to be a paladin. I'd be so down for that. And it is interesting the fact that they're, they're just so community driven, like so in sync with the community, because I think that's pretty rare to see from developers these days. Like the amount of community poll, because I saw an announcement that they were putting a poll together for the classes, and I saw that they were wanting to ask people like, what's your favorite class? And I looked at the other polls that they had available, and there was just a crap ton. It was insane. Did activate auto potion? I always forget about that. Thank you. I always forget about that. Holy crap. Oh, this is so cool. That is sick. Block changes. Oh, cool. Here, I'm going to put this at like, yeah, 70% is good. I'm going to put this at 50 actually. Let's get it. You want to have tanks who can heal, and yeah, that's all I need to hear. That's sick. And healers who can DPS, and yeah, because that'd be really interesting too. And it's like, because I know they have, I think they have a priest, right? I know they have paladin, they have pirate, they have mystic, and it's like if you could turn a priest into like a what do they call it in World of Warcraft? Like a death, not a death priest, but shadow priest. There we go. Like if you can get that kind of and disc priest. Oh, if you can get those kinds of play styles going, which I'd imagine they'd make possible because they played World of Warcraft. That'd be insanely cool. I think somebody mentioned that the game reminds them of Ascension World of Warcraft. Actually, I need to actually look more into that to see how the how extensive this kind of system can go. Absolutely, yeah, it's a big promise for sure. And I really wanted to dive deep into Fellowship, that game, and I was really excited for it, but I felt like as much as I love the dungeon aspect, I do love to have that PvP battleground aspect and open world aspect available to me as well. So I feel like Scars of Honor is going to hit just right with what I'm really looking for in that department. Like anytime I'm looking for that old school classic WoW kind of experience or Burning Crusade and get it from the open world PvP and PvE side, I feel like Scars is going to hit the nail right on the hammer. Or hit the hammer right on the nail. There we go. Yeah, 10 classes, though, is insane. I need to look at them again because I don't remember all the names. I remember Pirate, I remember Druid, and Knight. Okay, hold on. Okay. But I don't remember the other ones, which is good, too. Because having so many classes that you don't remember them all, that's a good sign. WoW and PoE. Oh, that's really cool. I didn't even know about the PoE part. I did see like some of his live streams had kind of talked about PoE. But I didn't actually know that he took a lot of inspiration from that. That's really cool. And that actually makes sense for like where he's going with the monetization system because yeah, that makes sense actually because I think PoE did incorporate a monetization system like that as well. That's probably, yeah. Actually, because when I was making the video that I was talking, like when I was making the video today, talking about the recap and the monetization system, and kind of talking about like I hope that they they do find success with that monetization style because they're gonna have like 100 plus. They're gonna have 100 developers in this team, or they have 100 developers. And even though you mentioned that there's gonna be $0 server costs because they have their own engine, he's still gonna. I keep forgetting that he's waiting for me to engage. But even though he has that, um, you're still gonna have to recoup the cost of like the developer salaries, for example. So hopefully they're gonna find a lot of success there. If they got some really badass like cosmetic skins though, and then this appearance point system really works out, they're probably gonna be just fine. 300 talent points is wild. Oh, I'm so stoked for that. And I wonder, like, if I'm assuming this is the case, but I'm wondering, like, if you have a way to where, like, if you want specific scars and you don't get them the first run around when it comes to leveling up, if you can continue to progress to aim towards getting the scars you want. I assume maybe the reroll system is what that's for. Like you just get enough gold and you reroll until you get what you want. Um, I wonder if there's going to be like a tree to see what available scars there are in the game, or if it's just going to kind of be a mystery. I do like the idea of it being a mystery. Wait, let me see if there's been any chatter. Okay. All right. Where's everybody else? Oh, he's got a group coming in. Bring him on in, bud. I got him. Don't worry. Alley-oop. Oh, that's juicy. Love it. Hold on. All right. Oh, sick. I think Roar also made a video mentioning that there would be like an API dropping, which makes sense because they're probably gonna want to have things like icy veins, and I'm actually curious. I don't know if they mentioned anything about add-ons. I got so much to catch up on, but that's really sick actually. What? Because I know there's a lot of people that are very curious to know, like what the classes are gonna be, what the classes are gonna be doing, and everything like that. That's definitely what I'm really stoked for is seeing all the class abilities, or at least the default ones. Bada bing, bada boom. My game. Sorry about that. Looks like everything disconnected. Don't know what's been wrong with my internet lately. They've been having some issues. Once 1.0 gets added, he said he's gonna let the players decide what gets added within reason. That's pretty sick. I'm really going to be advocating for. I don't know what their situation is when it comes to dynamic events, but I'm always a major advocate of that because I just love the idea of like we get Guild Wars 2 and Rift, just any using those as like a template. I love the idea of that for sure, and I want to see huge dynamic events like ones where we can jump into the open world and there's just like a bunch of NPCs fighting and we can jump into these huge wars, or like or even like PvP based ones where you got like 50 NPCs fighting versus 50 NPCs, and then a bunch of players are jumping into the mix, and like world bosses that are both PvE and PvP enabled, like ones that are PvP based, ones that are PvP based, just all kinds of events like that, like those big, especially like those big objective based dynamic events that evolve. Like you start out with doing just a caravan escort, and then next thing you know, you're fighting a whole ass world boss like Silver Waste in Guild Wars 2. Freaking love that stuff. And just world bosses in general would be super fun to have. I think if they can pull that off. I mean, one thing I did like about World of Warcraft was that there were times where they had some pretty interesting like world quest events. I did like those. I did actually like those. I feel like if they were more open-ended though, like you could have a lot more people doing them, then they'd be really fun. But that's essentially what I think I'm talking about. Is like those kinds of world quests, but like on a more massive scale. Because usually you'd probably only see like about 5 or 6 people doing them at one time because of the sharding system. I mean, I think there could have been bigger ones. Don't really remember them that well, but I would love to see just massive ones like that. Yes, thank you. How many skill books we got? Oh, beautiful. Physical magical defense. Interesting. Uh-huh. Are physical and magical? Huh. Roger that, Brandon. Thanks so much for joining. Oh, this has been a good grind sesh. I'm probably going to hop out soon, too, because I want to get a YouTube short started for this game. I want to get that rolling. And then I do have to play some Avowed a little bit later because I want to jump into that anniversary edition so bad. I'm so stoked for it. But I'm going to do a YouTube short. And then tomorrow I'm going to try to go live again. And then get another YouTube short out. And then over next week, I want to get my first video talking about the game, first impressions wise, going out. Wait, intentionally submitting false or malicious report is... Ooh, somebody's in trouble. Somebody probably did that. Ooh. I'm gonna let this XP buff run out, and then I'll end things there. And then I'm gonna, in about 2 hours or so, I'm gonna get the Avowed live stream started, so I can jump through that and get a Dwarf Paladin going. I'm so stoked. It's gonna be so fun. Might go Dwarf Warrior, actually. I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay, let's eat here. Gonna need to get some more pet food when we get back, too. Mm-hmm. Food indeed. Oh, shiz. Doomcaller's awake? Ooh. I can't wait to fight that dude. Oh, it's gonna be so fun. We got this, bro. Stuff. Okay. I love that guy's name. Huruventer. I know it's Viking. I can't pronounce it, but I know it's Viking. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Down. Goodbye. Okay. Shit. Let's get it, bro. Come on. Rock and roll skis. I'm ready. Chain it. Got it. Oh, chained a bunch of corpses. They were all dead anyway. Oh my god. Beautiful. All right. I'm going to call it there, folks. That was a good run. I cannot wait to grind some more in this game. I'm going to get some YouTube shorts started up pretty soon here, and then, I think that guy might be leaving too. Get some Avowed going tonight with another live stream, and I'm going to try and get another video. What's up, Rob? Another video worked on for either Scars, because I think I'm done with Chrono Odyssey for a little bit. I think we're all caught up on the news. But yeah, I'm going to get caught up on stuff. I'm going to get a Quinfall video going. Gonna grind some more for where winds meet. Just gonna get a bunch of stuff done. Thanks so much for watching, folks. Hope you have a wonderful night or day. See you next time. Peace.